If you would have told freshman year me that I would become a priest or even join the seminary after I graduated, I would have laughed you outside the room. And here I am, in a collar now. I remember talking with friends and having questions about faith and finding that walking with them and talking with them and thinking about these things was actually much more life-giving than any of the other majors that I tried to pursue. That took from my sophomore year to really my senior year to finally think not that I knew I was called to be a priest, but I wanted to give it a try.
It was actually when I was teaching that I realized that my students needed something more from me than I could give just as a teacher. They needed somebody to offer them God's grace, God's mercy, God's healing. At every stage of the journey in formation, I was asking myself the question, is this the right thing? Is this something that I can do? I think I actually worried beforehand that I didn't have a deep enough prayer life, that I didn't know enough about what this life was going to look like. I didn't know how to pray well. I didn't know Jesus well enough, personally. And yet I had at times, glimpses of a personal encounter with Jesus.
During my novitiate was the beginning of the Ebola crisis in Africa. And I studied medicine as an undergrad, and something about that news just put me in a really difficult spot of thinking, what in the world am I doing? Who do I think I am? Someone who's been trained to, enter into the medical field and help people who are suffering, sitting here on a mountain, praying all day, when people are dying. And I remember praying in a really difficult time with the passage of Jesus walking on the water and calling Peter out of the boat. And I remember in prayer having this vivid experience of being pulled up by Christ from the water and embraced and just enfolded in his robes, and the intimacy that came from that, and the confidence that comes from being so close to Christ, who will calm the waves and calm the storm. It was such a powerful moment in my prayer, and it's a passage I continually come back to as a real source of ongoing encounter with the Lord.
Prayer is about a friendship with God, and in my time in formation, I was given the opportunity to invest in that friendship, invest in that time in prayer, and the fruit of that was an encounter with Jesus, and it's what's taken me through Final Vows and into ordination to priesthood.
God has my best interests at heart, and when I realized that, it gave me this great freedom to sign my Final Vows petition, to ask the community to let me profess Final Vows and be ordained a priest with utter confidence that the good Lord who began this work in me was bringing it to where he wanted it to end.
My brothers in Holy Cross and I have really deep friendships with each other. We really are a family in the sense that we share everything together. Our meals, our vacation, all of those kinds of things. We also share worries, and we share heartaches, and we share the moments of joy, so that we can truly be a brotherhood. We can truly be a family.
I've been so blessed to be a member of a community that likes to spend time together, that likes to go out and grab a beer or go watch, the South Bend Cubs or go for a drive. It's a bunch of normal guys who are also in love with the Lord and want to pursue something that they find is a life worth living.
We have people who come from all kinds of different backgrounds, who come from all kinds of different ways of thinking and ways of life. And the thing that unites us is our common striving for holiness, our love of the Lord, and our dedication to this mission.